So I mentioned Israeli Prime Minister. He was actually on Fox News Channel's special report with Brett Baer, and Prime Minister Netanyahu was talking about their ability and what they've accomplished in setting back the Iranian nuclear program. Watch.
We could wait and wait and wait. They'd string along the negotiations. We gave them a chance. I gave them a chance, but it was clear they were not serious about it. It became clear, I think, to the United States as well, because the president was very clear. He said, you can't have nuclear weapons. And in order not to have nuclear weapons, you can't enrich uranium. And they basically strung everybody along, and it was clear to us it was going nowhere. I could wait and wait and wait until they officially declared that the talks were off, or and we'd officially declare that we're going to attack them. That's not how I conduct wars, and it's not how Israel conducts wars. So we're geared to do whatever is necessary to achieve our dual aim, to remove two existential threats, the nuclear threat and the ballistic missile threat. And we're doing that as we speak now in Tehran, but we're not bombing the population. We're telling the population, leave. So when we hit the targets embedded in civilian areas, you won't be hurt. And there's now mass migration from Tehran right now. That's what's happening. So because we're giving them forewarning.
So here's a few things. First of all, what other state or entity will give you forewarning before they bomb your area so that civilian casualties can be minimized? Only Israel. Also, breaking news earlier today, Iran has asked for an immediate ceasefire, asking Qatar and Saudi Arabia to put pressure on President Trump. They really need to go to the table with Prime Minister Netanyahu. There's been massive destruction in Tel Aviv, so the Iranian missiles have hit some targets, but on the majority of the destruction is in Iran. And of course, you have the mullahs operating a secret flight network. They want to flee Iran so that at least there'll be a few of them left because the Israelis have been so effective in picking them off. And there is something amazing going on, and that is that Iran is actually urgently seeking negotiation, not just with Israel, but with the US at the table. And they're afraid of bunker busters, which could be the very next tack that the Israeli prime minister would take in this war. I'm hoping that they can wrap it up by July the 1st because that's a nice round date and it's just a couple of weeks away and they've made such amazing progress so far. Pray for the peace of Israel and bless Israel because the Bible says that God will bless those who bless Israel.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.